Sonic boom, What is?
Save the planet from disaster. Take it all away.
Let's get this party started. We're gonna play us some Sonic Riders. This is one of my favorite games ever. Really close to my heart. Love this game to death. Till death do us part. And hopefully you guys will like it too. We'll just have to see. But this game is freaking amazing though. Like I can't give enough good graces about this game. I know a lot of people don't like how it aged and all of that other stuff. Why is my mic so low? There we go. I know a lot of people don't like how it aged and stuff, but I think it's a pretty cool, pretty swell game, to say the least. But we're gonna do the hero side first for this playthrough, and then we'll do the Babylon side another time. However long that I forgot to watch the damn opening movie. Gotta show the opening movie, bro. Hold on. I don't know if it'll let me see it now. I think I go to like extras, I guess. We're just watching it here. Gotta watch this, man. Gotta show the opening movie, dude. Hey, yo, why do you have to jump my boy Tails like that, though? That was messed up. I'm still mad about that. I'm still upset about that to this day. Supersonic speed. But that was basically it. This game does have a tutorial mode. People try to say that it doesn't. Whoops. It absolutely does have a tutorial mode. If we can roll through it or something. Is it in the theater? Yeah. They for some reason they put the tutorial of the game in extra mode, in the theater mode, and then down at the bottom. So the average user probably would not find this anywhere. I didn't even know this was here. And I've played this game since I was a kid, so that's crazy. They just kept this thing hidden away for some reason. I don't know why. So basically you can ride on people's turbulence, I guess. I guess whenever there's an opponent in front of you, you can ride their wind or their air rather, do tricks off of them to catch up, basically. You can just flick the control stick in the direction where you see the arrows on the side to do your tricks and stuff. There is an air system similar to like how F-Zero has like that boost system. You can run out of air. You have to do tricks to replenish the air, level up, or gather rings, or you have to I think rings replenish it if I'm not mistaken, or you have to do certain actions within the game, which I'll show you in this playthrough. in order to make that happen. Each character also has a character. I'll show you when we get in there. But you can also create wind, but you'll have to use up your turbulence. You can go to pits also to replenish your air, but you know that should be like a last resort because it slows you down a lot. So unless you have a humongous lead and you're trying to make sure you keep it, I wouldn't do that. But you just want to make sure you keep up with your air as good as possible, as well as possible, or otherwise you're running. Oh yeah, and the startup isn't like other games. We have a 3, 2, 1. We have a 3, 2, 1 countdown, but you can actually kind of dictate how you blast off. You have a little more manual control over it versus other games, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's different types, like I was gonna mention, for each character. There's flight type, speed type. There's various types for characters, basically. So, you know, some are better on certain stages than others. So, you know, use to your out. Use to your, you know, use whatever to your advantage. So, and there you have it. That's Sonic Riders tutorial. So teaches enough, but like I said, there's a lot of in-depth things about the game that you're not going to know unless you play the game for a long time and actually lab things out. I'll say so. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I just need to make sure that I tweeted out that I'm streaming this. So I am streaming this playthrough as well, so just bear with me for just a second. Let me let one of my friends know. Okay. All right, just had to let the appropriate people know that I am streaming Sonic Riders on YouTube. All right, so this will start with the story mode. We have to do the hero side. Cutscene is so beautiful.
Like something's jamming the radar signal.
There! What's that?
Sonic! The emerald's over there!
All right, now we're talking. What the? So, you're supposed to be the fastest thing alive? Oh, new competition.
That's crazy. Hold on, some more cutscenes.
Eggman! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone. I hope you're all ready for a show. We've got an exciting event just for you. Since you all seem so bored, I've put together a little extra something to spice things up. I call it the X-World Grand Prix, a tournament to see who's the best of the best with extreme gear. Not just a race, but a special race to see who's the fastest. And these races are no holds barred. All contestants pay a simple entry fee of 1 Chaos Emerald, and the winner takes it all. So, let's see who among you dares to meet this challenge.
Eggman again! Just what is he up to this time?
And there's more. Before I forget,
And I'm back.
contestants. These players, they're hot. The best racers I can find.
Hey, that's... the X-World Grand Prix, huh? Let's do this!
That sounds almost like the Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Do This just now. Alright, so you're gonna see a demonstration of how to probably do this wrong because I'm rusty. So we're gonna see if I can get this right the first try. And we got it. Cool, we got a really good start. So there's 2 different routes. I probably should have showed you the bottom route first, but you can go to the top route by holding A and letting go of it at the right time. You can actually land up there. To drift, you hold R. It's not like Mario. Oh shit. I mean, oh snap. I'm so used to being Tails, bro. So that was like a flight path that you saw just now. All right, I am messing these tricks up terribly, but you're seeing what it looks like when you mess the tricks up. Here's a speed path. You press A to get on the rail to grind. I believe once you reach 25 to 30 rings, you'll level up, and then you'll get a bigger tank and your stats will grow. As you saw down there, my power just grew. You can hold down. That shortcut I took just now was the top path. So I'm gonna go to the bottom path this time so you can see what it looks like from the bottom. But yeah, Sonic's a speed type character, meaning that he can grind. And like I said, the grind, you hold A and let go of A at the right time to hit the rails. I'm now level 3, so I have maximum meter, air meter on the right there, and my stats should be pretty much maxed out now. So I'm the best racer I could possibly be. You can also regain rings, not regain rings. You can regain air also by hitting opponents as well. I think you knocked their rings out. I forgot to go the bottom way. Let's see if I remember to do that the next time. To do your tricks, by the way, once you get on a ramp, you want to make sure that you press the control stick. It's not like other games where you probably press a series of buttons. It's just a control stick. Press, so just press it in different directions. You want to time it though, so you don't get those C's like I did. I probably could have got more out of that, but I'm rusty, so you have to excuse me on that one. This isn't like a speed run type thing. I know there's probably, you know, taking the rails is probably slower, but I'm just trying to demonstrate the game. So, it's like the average consumer thinks this game is just so unorthodox and too hard to play. So I'm trying to kind of try to beat that rule up a little bit. And as you saw, very simple, straight to the point. Pretty good first stage for this game, honestly. You just play through the stage. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy. There's no bottomless pits. There's no crazy alternate routes like that besides going top and bottom. You're rewarded for going to the top, not so much going down. Simple. And you get rings after each stage, which you can use to buy more boards, basically. And I think the more rings you get, I think the more stuff unlocks too, I think. But yeah, you can buy bikes, boards. You can buy a Nimbus Cloud to ride on, or a broom. You can ride a crazy taxi car. There's just so much you can do.
But what exactly is Eggman really after?
Ah, it can't be anything too important.
Hey, Sonic!
Huh? Amy? Don't tell me you've signed up too.
Of course, it really looks exciting and fun. Why wouldn't I join? And besides, this way, I'll be able to keep my eyes on you.
Ugh.
Is it weird that Amy scares me?
That mark.
Mark?
Uh-huh. I think It was on the boards of those guys we ran into in Future City. Babylon.
Babylon?
Yes, the mark of the Babylon roads. A long time ago, there was a floating island known as Babylon Garden. Supposedly, robbers lived there. According to rumors, this legendary band, the Babylon Rogues, were great thieves. Legend also says that the Babylon Rogues incurred the wrath of the gods because of their crimes, and that the island was cast into the depths of the earth. After that, supposedly the Babylonians were then scattered for all time, never to be found. But they say that the Babylon Rogues' treasure still remains on that island, waiting to be discovered. There are also rumors that the Babylon Rogues were extreme gear specialists.
Still, how can a plank like that just float?
That's easy to explain. According to the Kutta-Joukowski lift theorem, the control surface flow is balanced by the inverse kinetics of the...
Stop! I get it, okay? It just floats, and that's good enough for me. Huh?
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Huh? That gear's unusual.
Customized it myself.
Well, I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk. Thanks, though. It was good for a laugh. See ya, Shorty.
Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
Yeah, how can she just walk in and diss Tails?
I know, and tinkering's all he's really good at, too.
The next race is about to begin. Please come to the gate, participants.
All right, so there we go. We got our introduction to Wave on a more personal level. And yes, Tails' head is shaped like some weird box of chocolates or something. Yes, I agree. And welcome to you to the live stream. All right, guys, we're gonna get a demonstration of I guess the flight type characters here. This is a whole totally different stage. There's two different routes on this stage you can take. I'll take the top route this time for this side. As you saw, there was a flight path up there, but I haven't taken that route in a while. I'll also be taking the top route up here too. This is one of the parts I'm talking about, where you have to spin your control stick, and you can actually, not only do you go through this section faster, but you can also regain more air, which is pretty good. Honestly, that's what you want to do. There's like a shortcut on this stage I might try to attempt on like my last lap, depending on the lead I have. That part right there is for power characters. If you run into that ice, then you'll probably get screwed over. If you hold down when you're on those long ramps, then you'll actually be able to reach the top part of the stage. And as you saw, I reached level 3, so now I can take the, now I'm fully, all my stats are fully up and I have full meter, which is good. Okay, so now I'm taking the flight path up here, which I just failed terribly, I think. So, I think there's also a flying path in this waterfall here, which I'll take, well, just to show you. So there's like all kind of different paths you can take later in these stages. I don't like taking it typically because it's slower, but it's definitely a path you can take. So I like barely remember that was there. Ah, messed up. Okay, well, there you go. I tried to take the speed run route there that I saw in the video, but it didn't work very well. This is what happens when you don't time that jump well. You won't see the rainbow effect up there, and you'll go a little bit slower. So you want to make sure you hold down on that ramp there so you can get the best you can get out of that part. I think I can show you guys the bottom route here. Yeah, that's the bottom route. I just thought of it randomly that I'll just take the bottom route. This is the bottom route down here as well. This is what happens when you don't press it correctly on that part also. I guess I'll show you guys a regular route now. Like if you go through here, you can go through as a speed character as well. There's a power route to the left. Hold R here and turn. As you see, I'm almost out of energy here. So I'm gonna get a little bit more. They're catching up to me, so I had to use that pit Like I said, you want to use pits as like a last resort. Typically, you don't want to rely on it because it does slow you down tremendously. If you want to swag, you can throw a tornado behind and dip. And there you go. That's the that is Splash Canyon. I typically run like a flight character on this stage, or I'll try and run a power character. What's up, Sonic Master? Welcome to the stream. This is an educational kind of, it's a playthrough. So that's why I'm talking more and just trying to make sure people realize that this game isn't like as difficult as it sounds. Cause I just explained everything to do on the stage within like a couple minutes. And it can seem like a lot, but oh, it's a cutscene. I'll be quiet now.
Oh, it's you!
I'll make sure to pay you back for this.
Ha! I let you get away last time, but definitely not today.
Why wait till later, you little punk? I'll pay you back tenfold now.
Sorry.
What are you doing, you clumsy fool? Was that supposed to be some kind of punch?
Nice try, buddy.
Sorry there. It wasn't my fault. If he hadn't jumped out of the way just now, I would have clobbered.
What?
The race is about to start. All participants, please get to your positions now.
The track then. We'll settle this there.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of weird, huh? I guess maybe Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles just kind of went on their own paths, I guess, the race. Alright, this stage, I've never been very good at, but I'll do the best I can to demonstrate. So there was a speed route and a flying route up there as you saw. Coming up with a ramp, you want to make sure you hold A on this part, because that's all you have to do on ramps. I'll go the bottom route too, if I'm not too trash. And I'm not losing too bad. No, I messed up. So that's one of the main issues I see with this game is when you accidentally so you can attack opponents by dashing near them, but by doing so you can also screw yourself over. So there's two paths here as well. You can go the left or right path. I'm gonna go the right path, which is slower this time, just so I can show you what's up. On one of the other laps, there's a power shortcut you could take, which I'll try and show you guys in one of those as well. So you gotta bear with me. This game is pretty fast. So I'm gonna try and explain while I'm playing at the same time. So, like as I see. Out my way. Power characters can hit obstacles out of their way, which is really convenient. You want to, especially if you're a power character, you want to make sure you hit those. That's how you keep your meter up. I forgot to go the bottom route literally out of pure habit. So my bad about that. If I keep this up, I'll probably have enough of a lead to like keep it going anyway. So it's all good. I just screwed up. Alright. So we'll go the left route this time. Just so I can show that off. I kind of forgot where the power route was on that wall. I'll see if I can take it, if I can keep my lead well enough. But I'm kind of killing it right now, so. That's a ramp right there. You kind of want to pay attention. Anywhere where you see like a hump or like you see like a couple arrows kind of sitting on the edge of like a ledge are usually areas where you can jump. They did a pretty good job, I think, kind of like signifying that, in my opinion, and I forgot to go down there. But it's basically this route you see here, but just longer, pretty much. Like, you're not missing too much, honestly. I'm just so used to playing this game well, it's like messing me up not playing it well, I guess. Unless I just run the walls like that. Alright, so let me see if I can find that power. Okay, well I thought it was somewhere right there. I screwed that up. I know the wall was somewhere like right there or something, but I don't usually use power characters on this stage, so I normally just use Tails. And I'll show you guys one of my other episodes of this where you can use different air machines or ride machines or whatever. You can use different vehicles basically that allow you to take multiple paths with different characters. So you're not necessarily locked with your character. So for lack of a better word. I will not read the chat, so let's see here. Loki killed that robot. He really did. That was crazy. After coming back and looking at it a bit weird, that he didn't include some actual characters like Knuckles, Sonic, and others. Yes, he got super murked. Yeah, just 7 other robots is weird, and the occasional Babylon characters. Yeah, I guess because Eggman kind of tossed his own robots in there, because this is Eggman's tournament, right? So he probably, you know, programmed those robots to potentially interfere with the races, or just to kind of fill out the races. Because there's only 7. There's only 6 of them. So maybe just 1 robot would have done, or maybe the 2 they added to the game anyway probably would have been enough. So there goes that attack animation issue. Yep. Knuckles got moves, not gonna lie. Yeah, Knuckles got some hands, man. There's also a secret shortcut for power characters with the red light. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about. The red light, yes, I missed it. So the shortcut that I missed, guys, was the one with the red light on it. There's a delay in the chat between YouTube and Twitch, so you gotta excuse me for that one. But yeah, man, sick flip nucks. Yeah, you can actually get X rank level tricks, but I'm kind of distracted between talking to you guys and then like trying to make sure I'm showing everything, monologuing while also playing well. So my attention is like all over the place. So I'll do my best to make it where you can understand what's happening while also not playing like complete trash, basically. Look at Knuckles, ride that turbulence. Yeah. What's up, Milk Tea? Welcome to the stream / playthrough. Pretty hot. Nerd. It's funny you call Tails a nerd in that first cutscene, Miyu, or one of those earlier cutscenes, because he sounds like you, actually. Oh, we got another cutscene here. I'm mute. I thought this cutscene was so cool as a kid.
That's cool! Sonic! When did you learn those techniques?
Not very impressive for someone of your reputation. You know, I've checked you out, actually. Not bad. I admit you're pretty fast on your feet. But here, it's a whole different story when riding with extreme gear. You see, to be the fastest on a gear, you have to become one with the wind. Without wings, well, you might as well kiss the ground and go home.
Who does he think he is?
Well, I don't think he's all talk, you know. I better be on my toes during this competition.
That doesn't sound like Sonic to me.
Enter the race with such a piece of junk.
Oh, poor
Sorry,
Tails.
Sonic. I just need to fine-tune a few things, then your extreme gear will be at 100%.
Hey, Tails, you always do your best, so don't worry.
Yeah, but
That's
she has a
definitely
point.
like Sonic.
She's a really brilliant mecha mechanic. Sonic, don't worry, I'll unlock the secret of the extreme gears for us.
I don't mind this voice on Tails. Like, listening to it again, I don't mind that voice on Tails at all. All right, so I don't usually take the speed route on this stage either. I think the flying route's better on this stage. Oh, I am Tails. Perfect. That's perfect. What the heck? Nice. Okay, so if it's not obvious enough already, Tails was my main in this game. I got an extra rank. Nice. So this is an example of me riding on Turbulence. You're not going to see that too often in this playthrough until I get to like the Babylon stages, because I'm pretty decent at this game, I could say. So you're probably not going to see situations where that's going to happen too often. I want to show that off, but that's an example of riding on Turbulence. That's your means of catching up to characters and stuff like that. So here you want to spin the control stick as fast as possible. There's a power route to the left. There's a speed route over there to the left, and then you can take this ramp here for the flight route. I'm gonna take the trash route first, so you can see what that looks like. That's what it looks like if you don't hold down on that shortcut there. You can hold down here as well to get more. The more tricks you do, the better, because you get more air and you get more of a boost when you land, if I'm not mistaken too. So. As you see, I'm kind of killing it a little bit more now. I'm finally warmed up a little bit. You can just mash the drift button too to kind of get yourself at the angles you want, which is, I think, is pretty cool about this particular drifting in this game. But you also have to remember that drifting uses up your air. Everything pretty much uses up your air, like just breathing, living, eating cereal. Any action you take Brushing your hair uses up your air, so you want to be careful how you utilize your tank here. But yeah, simple. Just take your route like you're supposed to. You're the flight character. You can hold down here to take the top right. You hold down, and I think it lets you do like a backflip is what they call it, I guess. I just remember to hold down, so that's the way I explain it to people. I just kept it simple that time. And yeah, simple. Game's not that complicated, man. I'm level 3 now, so my stats increase. I actually see the gauge down there at the bottom. Shout outs to, I can't remember who that YouTuber was, but a YouTuber brought that to my attention, that your stats actually increase as you level up in this game. Didn't know that, but I see it down there on the bottom left now. So you want to get level 3 as fast as possible. There's sometimes on some stages, there is a level 3 capsule you can hit that will actually allow you to get level 3 from the get-go, pretty much, like from the beginning of the race. So there's a couple of them spread around. There was actually one on that first stage that I demonstrated to you guys. There was one there actually, but it what was I about to say? But I wasn't a flight character, so I couldn't get it. Some of them are I guess character route specific. Now that I think about it, that's kind of unbalanced actually. Now that I think about it. But yeah, some of them are character route specific. Like on the desert stage, which you'll be seeing soon, there is a 300 capsule located there, but you have to grind to get up there. You may be able to make it as a flight character if you kind of fly well enough to get up there, maybe. But as a speed character, you'd have to grind to get up there, and there's a 300 capsule waiting for you. So. But yeah, that's I forgot what the name of that stage was, but that's the forest stage. I like that stage a lot because it's really good for flight characters. I think the power route isn't that bad either, but typically you want to be flight there. Yeah, man.
Now our race has reached its final stage.
Sonic would have said, no, he's a... He definitely would have talked more trash. So we're at the end of our Grand Prix here.
2 minutes left. Who will win this big event?
Sonic, congratulations!
Hence all the confetti.
I'll be over here cheering you on.
Not all flight routes are busted, actually, Milk Tea. It's just on certain stages. Some stages you don't want to be flight route, actually. Like, flight route on this stage is super whatever. And flight route on that flame stage, the fire stage, is whatever too, actually. Splash Canyon and this stage and the canyon stage and the forest stage for sure are really good though. Yeah, power's pretty good too. I feel like the one that probably gets cucked the worst, for lack of a better word, is maybe speed.
It obviously wasn't due to your skills. I
Ooh.
won't lose now.
Talk your trash then. It's so weird because Sonic's not talking trash. Like, he's talking trash. Jet the Hawk, that's the green character, by the way. Jet the Hawk is actually talking more trash than Sonic is. Sonic's just super, super good sportsman. He's like, yeah, I'll do my best to win. But there go all the Sonic characters you're talking about. And I'm beating up my friends to defeat this guy, including him. But yeah. You find a lot of times you'll accidentally run into people. I think Knuckles is upset because I screwed him over. All right, so I'm gonna try to take the speed route. I got caught by the by the air there, so I didn't get a chance to demonstrate that shortcut, but it's all good too. If you go high enough, you can actually reach the top route there. Bear with me, I'm not used to being a speed character on this stage, so I'm just gonna do my best to demonstrate things. I'm usually Tails most of the time. This stage doesn't have the arrow indicators on the edge of those ledges there like they usually do, but you can jump there. So you can just try jumping off ledges, I guess, until you figure out which one is which. But usually there's an indicator of some sort for you to tell which one is which. So. All right, I'm already at level 3, so I guess I got a level 3 capsule somewhere. I just got really good and got enough rings to max out. I'm also maxed out on rings. You can go up here and then grind here. And land down here. Oh wait, no, you have to be flight to get. Okay, no you don't. Okay, so I just saw a ramp there, actually. that you could use. So there's 2 or 3 different ways for you to get up to that route I was mentioning to you. You can either use the ramp on the bottom to get up there. There's like a little like pillar laying there. And I guess the game assumes that by the time you get to this stage, you'll be able to kind of like understand what ramp you can jump off of and which ones you can't, so you can just experiment. This anchor is probably one of the few actual items in the game. This game isn't like Mario Kart where you have items you can screw over your opponents with. This game's different. So I would say that if you get that anchor on your leg, it's annoying, but I don't think it's gonna hinder you too much unless you're racing against like a friend or something that's like really good. But most items are pretty ill-offensive. I'm gonna see if I can make that jump this time. Hold on. If I can get it. Oh, I messed up. If you would have did that jump right, then you would have made it up top where that 300 capsule was. But again, I'm not used to having to take the bottom route. I am a Tails main. Ah! That was close. I almost died. Sorry for that scream. That was close. Just drift here. I'm almost out of air, but that's fine. I'm gonna get more. Do your little arrow trick here. Now what happens if you do it? No, you have to do it that way because it's the cutscene coming up, which I just spoiled. You let the skill do the talking. I respect it. It just seems so like weird for Sonic.
No!
Here comes a salty rage quitter. Oh shoot! Yeah, that song is smooth. Sonic Riders music's pretty good. I played it a lot, Milk Tea, a whole lot. This game was part of my childhood. And I've still only scratched the surface of this amazing game.
The dirt suits you so well.
That man is talking so much trash. We're supposed to not like them, so that way it'll be a little more gratifying in the end. I'm assuming is what they kind of went for. Yeah, I can't let Sonic talk. See, I think Sonic was waiting to win, and he was gonna talk like extreme trash to the Jet. Is what I'm thinking was gonna happen. This scene is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. This game looked pretty good for its time. Like back in the day, this game looked amazing. Oh, we got a CG cutscene, guys. But yeah, Milk Tea, I played this game like every day for like almost 3 or 4 years, man. Me and my friend, we like 100% at this game, beat all the missions, unlocked all the rides. We played this game every day. Sonic Master would come over sometimes, because I knew him since since high school. He'd come over and play with us. We played this game a lot, man. So I love this game. I'm not like speed run level quite. All I gotta do is just kind of see what routes they take, and I can probably, you know, do the routes they do or whatever, and just practice a little bit more. But as a casual player, I think I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? I kind of got the gist of the game a little bit. So I'm rusty though. When I was younger, I was a lot more crisp with my gameplay.
Babylon Garden.
Let me get that from you, bruh. But I'm pretty rusty now, as you saw, so. Even Amy looks good in this cutscene. This CG aged decently well. It doesn't look terrible, but it looked good for its time.
Tails, Knuckles, we gotta get Eggman.
It must be a Smash player? Absolutely. Milk Tea. Me, you said shake my head, yeah. This stage was kind of tough as a kid. The stage coming up. Eggman on his little scooter, bro. Why isn't he on his little... Is that thing faster than his little ride thing he's on? The SSX Tricky Board X2.
Here I prepped up just in case something like this happened.
Thinking ahead, Tails? Thanks.
This game is so cool, dude.
Jet. You can't catch up with him. Get out of my way.
But I
That
beat
what you
you.
think?
So what are you talking about?
Take a look at this. I'll show you what true speed really is.
I think they're doing one final race just to get to Eggman to prevent the travesty that's about to occur. All right, this stage used to kick my tail as a kid. If you have trouble in this stage, I don't blame you. All right, I'm also used to being tails on this stage as well, so I'm gonna do my best to show off the speed route as well as I can. All right, so I know there's a rail here because I usually use the gear that allows me to take multiple routes. That's a flight route there. That's the one I usually take, and a power route to the right as well. Cut through here.
Emergency alert.
Coming up, the planes will blow up the ground, which allows you to ride on a gigantic version of the turbulence. Usually there's arrows on the side, but that doesn't come until, like, I believe the second lap.
Emergency alert.
So you got to be careful with your air until then. But this level is a test of your skills that you kind of adapted up until now. So you want to be careful. This is the stage where, like, any little mistake you make or any mistakes you make on certain routes can lead to death, pretty much. So you want to be careful. You drift wrong, you could die. You ride the turbulence wrong on these big turns, you could die. You just gotta be real careful, man. Hold down here to go up top. Now I'm on the top route here, as you see. Get a couple of these 3 more rings and I'll level up. You want that extra air. I am dying. Get on the rail here so we make sure we get some more speed up here. All right, 2 more rings until we level up. This is the automated scene. You can't do nothing here. Just like your typical Sonic game, not being able to play at all. All right, so now we're on. So now you can use the turbulence to do tricks. The more tricks you do, the faster you go on the turbulence. So you want to make sure you do tricks. For Jet to be talking so much trash, he's pretty far in the back. I see him. I'm looking at him on the map up there. It's kind of funny. All right, so we're gonna grind. I'm not gonna lie, I get nervous every time I do that jump because I'm rusty as heck. So I'm not fully confident I'm gonna make that every time. And you can die if you mess that up. So you gotta be careful. The game at least nice enough to keep the prompts on the screen for what to do. I'll mess up the last lap if I'm not if they're not too close to me. You can see what it's like up there. Apparently, look, there's another top route. Cause I see a ramp up top even higher than that. So that's interesting. I'm curious as to what's up there. I don't think I've ever went up there before. Unless there's like a flight path I'm missing or something over there. Yeah, this stage was very challenging for me as a kid. Because I didn't know like the other routes you could take and everything else. I remember just kicking me and Amp's tail back then. Man, I'm getting old, man. Being in this control stick is like getting me tired. I used to do this like all day, like playing this in Mario Party. Like I'm already exhausted from spinning the freaking the control stick this many times. Luckily, there is a tournament edition ROM hack that you can utilize, which allows you to oh, I almost messed that up. Which allows you to I know what that ramp is. That ramp is from the beginning of the stage. You can't access that ramp anymore after the beginning. I see what that is now. Jet talking all that trash and he let an egg goon beat him. That's crazy. Little did we realize Tails stopped Sonic from absolutely smoking Eggman and Jet on foot and ending the game right there. Pretty much, because Sonic can probably run faster than he can. Also, peep the logo at the bottom. Shout outs to Amplified Judgment. He's a fantastic artist. He did the avatar art for me for this YouTube channel as well as my Twitch channel. He also did Sonic Masters avatar art for his Twitch channel. And I now have a new logo, as you see at the bottom. Very similar to the GameCube logo. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Also, make sure to like the video. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe. And also make sure to check out my Twitch as well. So I'm just putting that out there because I forgot to mention that. I'm YouTubing now, so I have to shield.
Even without wings.
Race with all control sticks, yeah. I've lost.
Right?
I mean, he's talking trash as he's slowly fumbling down to the ground. But yeah. We're doing pretty good on time, for me at least, because
Where
I'm
are you,
wanting to finish it
Eggman?
within an hour. And I spent a lot of time just setting all this up, so.
Before you move.
Darn.
You just hid her in the bushes, bro, just to use her as hostage.
Just be a good hedgehog and stay
Yeah, kids'
still.
palms got bodied playing these games, bro. I have a crate of controllers from this and Melee. And Sonic Adventure 2 also.
Can you catch the wind?
I can fly!
Where are you?
I'm here.
Why that sound like a plane? He scooped up Amy too.
Hey, catch. What?
Where did Amy go?
I lost. So don't play games with
That
me.
line is heat.
I don't
Bars.
want your pity, nor do I need it.
Talk to him
Are you
then.
crazy? If they don't want it, then let's take it. Treasure is treasure.
It's interesting. We just looked up their ages too. So Eggman's so whack. He's pretty whack.
I think it's time to leave now.
Where's Amy?
Yeah.
Sonic!
There we go. Okay. I forgot where she went.
Amy?
How could you dive into Eggman knowing I was there?
I was about to just leave like, oh, well,
I
then,
thought
well.
it'd be okay with you. And,
Sonic! Come back here! Ah! Sonic, I won't forgive you this time!
I like how they tried to make that comical with that frame drop just now. Ugh, that looks terrible right now. That particular scene. This song, the music in this game is so good. All right, guys, so that was the end of the hero side. Shout outs to Yuji. Oh, Yuji Naka did this game too. I didn't know that. I didn't know he like helped produce this. I thought with this being a spin-off game, somebody else would have done some of the stuff in here. But yeah, man, that's Sonic Riders Hero side. We got through that a decently good time. Not a speed runner, obviously, but I got to show off what you can do on the stages. Obviously, there's more you can do, other routes you can take. I do plan on making other videos showcasing, like, what the Grand Prix looks like on here, to showcasing what you can do with maybe each character on the stage. There's a lot of things I want to do that really kind of just bring precedence to this game. Share this video on social media platforms if you can. I want to try and get as much love to this game as possible. Like, if you got friends that you think may need to see this, post it on your Twitters, post it on your Discord, just show it to people. I'm gonna try and post this on Facebook when I'm done too. So I think I already have it on Twitter, but I'll post it on Twitter and my Instagram as well. So I want to get as many eyes on Sonic Riders as possible. So it's a little appreciation stream. Maybe I'll do like an actual like video where I really break down my thoughts on Sonic Riders and what it did for me. Maybe get some of my friends, maybe like Sonic Master and Amp, and some other friends that play the game. Maybe we can all just discuss what made Sonic Riders like so special to us. Maybe just put in a video and post it too, maybe like after I'm done doing all this. So I feel like Sonic is as expressive nowadays in games. I guess it's true. I think the way his model was, especially back then, allowed him to be a little more bouncy, maybe. I don't know, because I feel like his design now is just so plastic that it's like hard for him to make like a lot of different facial expressions now. I think he just had the same plastic expression on his face, like a toy basically in all these games. So, well, how old is Eggman? That's a good question. I couldn't find his age. Greedy fools, those who seek treasure will find only. Oh my gosh, bro, that's pretty funny. Shout out to Sonic Team, you know what I'm saying? In their prime during this time. That's bars, by the way. He had a clean little picture at the end. Shout out to 2006. How old was I in 2006? I think I was in 2006. I was 14 in 2006 or 13. I was 13 going on 14 actually. Wow. I was 13 when I played this game. I thought I was younger than that. There's no way. Hold on. Dude, I was born in 1992. In 1996, I was 4. Yeah. Well, I was 3 going on 4. My birthday's in the summer, so it's in the middle. So it depends on when this game came out. I was really 13 when this came out. I don't remember being in middle school when I played this. Could have sworn I played this when I was in elementary school, I thought. Oh, I unlocked a plethora of characters and a plethora of things. Look at all this crap I just unlocked just from doing the story mode. So yeah, the story mode's not that long. It's just an arcade mode with some cutscenes, basically. So nothing too crazy. Next stream, I will be doing the Babylon races. So that the Babylon side is, they don't call it evil side or bad side, it's called it Babylon. Similar to the Sonic games around this time, like Sonic Hero, Sonic Adventure, you do the good side, the bad side, the ugly side, and everything in between. And then you do the fuse side where you get the finale. This game's pretty much the same way. So next time we do the Babylon side, where we get to check out Jet, Wave, and Storm. Shout out to their name puns and whatnot. And we can check out what they're up to here. I guess I can show you guys some of the characters I unlocked here. Did I get Sega Carnival? Okay, yeah, I didn't get Sega Carnival yet, so. You can unlock Sega Carnival. I think you do it by beating the Grand Prix then. So you got to beat the Grand Prix to get Sega Carnival then. I thought you got Sega Carnival for beating Hero side, and you got the Babylon one for being the dark side. I mean the Babylon side, but I mean you get the dark Sega Carnival, sorry. Mine's all over the place. This game has a lot of modes too. You know, you got mission mode, and which I guess I'll show that off at some point. Tag mode, which I'll show off. Survival mode, and then the infamous shop. You got the black market Chowl back from Sonic Adventure 2. He's not in the locker this time though. And this is where you buy all the crazy gear in here stuff. So I'm not gonna do all that because I already have a save file that has everything unlocked already, or I have a version of the game that does. So we're not gonna worry about that. And yeah, get descriptions for all of them. I think which one is the one I used to use all the time with Tails? This one. So like this is an example of gear you could use that allows you to access different routes with one character. So with this particular gear, you can actually access speed and flight type, and they show you who's compatible with this. Typically flight characters, basically, and Knuckles. Apparently flight characters and Knuckles can access that. So that's an example of that. You can have skates and boards on here and bikes, so you get like 3 different variations of gears on here. But with that being said, we're reaching about an hour, so I appreciate you if you stuck around for this entire hour watching the video. Thank you so much. I hope that despite me going through this pretty quickly and talking really fast, you kind of got a gist of kind of like how simple it can be to play this game. And the game isn't as hard as people say it is. I can understand how it's probably difficult for someone that hasn't played the game before, but when you get things down, the stages are pretty simplistic, honestly. The game moves itself. You don't have to hold A or anything to go. The game moves on its own. It's about getting to the end. So knowing which routes to take, things like that. So I just think it's just best not to overthink it, and make sure to check out that tutorial mode in the theater section. But yeah, man, yeah, there is a witch room on here, Milk Tea. Let me check it out here. There's a witch room. There's also a cloud, a Nimbus cloud, or a hovercraft as they call it, you can ride on. This thing controls like complete crap, but the stats are incredible. I think look at the stats on this thing. If you master this thing, bro, you got a good ride on you, like a really good ride. The stats on this thing's incredible. The air broom's pretty good. Well, not pretty good. The air broom's funny looking actually. There's also a crazy taxi. There's a crazy taxi board you can ride on. And there's all kind of little cameos and cool things they did with this game. This game is like pre-All-Star Racing, so they make sure to show all that. With that being said though, guys, I appreciate you tuning into this stream. I'll be back sometime maybe next week or next weekend, and we can do the Babylon side. I will be streaming on YouTube again probably on Tuesday at around 8 o'clock p.m. to 8:30 p.m. somewhere around that time. So I don't know what game I'll be streaming at that time. Maybe I'll do the Babylon side that night. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I appreciate you. If you please make sure to subscribe, or not subscribe. You can if you want to. Follow my Twitch channel. I will be streaming tonight on Twitch at around 8 o'clock. I don't know when I'm streaming tonight, but I'll be on, and that way you can catch me live on Twitch as well, because I stream more on that than this. On that note, thank you very much, guys. I'll holler at you later. Have yourselves a good one. Peace.